A whole lot of stuff happened in sports this year. Some of it was good, some of it was not so good, and our WSJ sports columnist Jason Gay tries to jam it all in one column so you won't send him hate mail telling him he left stuff out. Now he's here to tell us how he really feels about the year in sports. Jason Gay, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So where would you like to begin?
Well, we can begin in New York, where nothing really good happened in sports in 2014. No, that's not true. The Rangers went to a Stanley Cup, but it's been pretty grisly around here. It's strange doing a sports list. If you told me top 10 movies, top 10 albums, you know, we can do that. But sports, like, the stories tend to be that the stories that get attention, that garner eyeballs, those are controversial stories. And so when you have something like, for example, the Ray Rice controversy with the NFL, Donald Sterling and the NBA, it seems weird putting that in top 10 list kind of thing.
I know, and I also don't even really care about the winners, I'm sorry to tell you, as someone
You like the
I like the weird stories.
The weird stuff.
I like people biting each other at the World Cup.
Well, we had a little bit of that. We had a bite in the World Cup. You got to love a sports story that a 2-year-old can appreciate, and that's what happened. Luis Suarez, a Uruguay, he bit somebody. He's done this before. This is the kind of thing that he's known for. It was a very, very strange story.
And I do feel like there were a lot of kind of depressing moments in sports this year. I mean, even when you talk about the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver, he dealt with Donald Sterling swiftly. Fine, you could say he handled it right. You could also say that the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell did not handle the Ray Rice scandal very well, but there were some highlights this year. I want to talk about Monet Davis for a second, because that was a great story.
Monet Davis, the brilliant pitcher for the Little League World Series from the team from Philadelphia. She pitched a complete game shutout, striking out 8. A magnificent, magnificent sports story. Kind of really broke up the summer in a great way. They were a great story. I mean, we had some really good things happen. Serena Williams getting her 18th Grand Slam, tying her with Martina and Chrissy. Roger Federer ascendant this year. We had, of course, you know, a Super Bowl championship from the Seattle Seahawks. It wasn't all bad news.
Okay, so if you had to pick your least favorite moment of the year, your darkest sports moment, let's do that.
I went to a Jets game the other day. That count for a dark moment? I think it was probably the bleakest moment of the year for me.
So then what was your happiest moment? Happiest sports moment, most heartwarming sports moment of the year.
Getting through the tunnel after the Jets game, I think. It might
that
have
was
been
the best one?
No. Going to something like the World Cup, going to something like the Winter Olympics in Sochi, I mean, they're incredible honors and privileges to just be able to be at something like that with the whole world watching. Everything that I saw at the World Cup, every game was among the most memorable things I've ever seen in sports.
Does Beyonce meeting Princess Kate count as a sports moment? Because I think that's my favorite.
It's probably the most exciting thing that's happened in New York basketball this year, for sure. It was definitely surreal.
All right, Jason Gay, you can read that whole column on WSJ.com. We're not going to give you his email because he doesn't want your hate mail.
Wow.
Thanks for being here.